What is going on, guys? It is BenQ here, back with a new video. Now, in this video, I'll be reviewing the skins that were leaked in this patch. So guys, let's get to it. I've decided to start adding in leaked skin videos and just skin review videos in general. This is just an extra addition to the channel. So I also plan on making reviews of skins that come out in the item shop in the future. So let me know if you guys do enjoy the variety of content I'm pushing out, as feedback would be appreciated. But anyways guys, let's get to the leaks. So, there are 7 skins leaked that have been added into the recent patch, and I'll be honest, this is the first skin review video I'm doing, and the first 2 skins are the only ones I'd consider buying. These skins don't look that great, and it doesn't seem like Epic really knew what kind of skins to make here because they don't look that great at all. Especially the no-name skin with the dragon ears, just looks super silly. Now, let's start from the Stage Slayer. The Stage Slayer and the Synth Star are probably one of the only 2 skins I'd consider buying from this pack. Now, the Stage Slayer reminds me of the musician Slash, which is pretty cool. Now, I think if the skin had black hair instead of the blonde, it would fit the skin much better. The blonde hair is pretty cool still, but I'm not sure what to think of the blonde hair fading into the pink. Maybe just the blonde hair would have worked better. Overall, I think black hair would have complemented the Stage Slayer much better. Now, the top hat looks pretty cool with the pink on it, and I'm not sure if that's a card with a heart on it, but there's something on it, and there's a little feather to complete it. The leather gloves look pretty sweet, and the leather apparel overall looks great on the skin. So, I'll be showing you guys the Backblings really soon, but the Stage Slayer and the Synth Star are supposed to be part of a band because the Backblings will kind of show you the full setup. Now, the Synth Star is quite good too. The only thing that throws me off about this skin is a glittery shirt and the green sunglasses. Removing that glitter and making the sunglasses black would have been a better choice in my opinion. Overall, the leather jacket's also nice, and the short shorts and the stockings do improve the skin appearance. Now, I'm not sure which skin I'll be getting, maybe both or maybe just one of these. We'll see what happens. The next skin we'll be talking about is a Garrison Skin. Now, he looks alright, nothing too crazy. It kind of reminds me of the Special Forces skin, but with a little bit of an appearance change. I for sure think this skin's gonna be a blue, no doubt about it. He's got a military beret on, and I think that's what they're called. Some camo pants and a chest plate. Once again, nothing crazy, probably not gonna be getting him. Now, next we've got some sort of pirate looking guy, or we've got Peter Pan basically. This pretty much reminds me of Peter Pan, and I'm not sure what the skin's supposed to be, but if it's a pirate, then Epic did a bad job. Although, it's probably something else that I don't know of. Now, if you're into the pirate type of stuff, then you might like this skin, but I personally don't like it, and I don't know what it is. But maybe a different hat would have made the skin look a little better. I also think changing the little silver rocks on the gauntlets to something else would have looked better. I'm thinking more of a design aspect of the gauntlets and not just those little rocks. Those 2 things would have improved the skin for sure. Now, next we move on to the Field Surgeon. The skin looks pretty sweet except for one thing. The headgear doesn't look that cool. I think the headpiece kind of ruined the skin, and that's the only reason I'm probably not going to be getting it. If Epic removed the headpiece, it would have made the skin probably the top one to get for this pack. Now, I've heard rumors of Epic adding options of removing pieces of gear in the future. That would be pretty cool because a lot of skins out there don't have the best headgear, and being able to remove certain ones would complete the skins. Now, the next skin is a Triag Trooper. I don't like it that much, and once again, the headgear doesn't look that great. His neck's gone, and he looks like he's ready to play in the snow with that suit. If anything, the gear he's wearing looks more towards what a firefighter would wear. Now, I'm not exactly sure what kind of medical rescue the skin is, so I can't comment too much about the gear because I've got no clue where it's used. Overall, I do feel like they should give him more breathing room. I feel like removing a few things would have improved the appearance of the skin. Now, this last skin, I really don't know what to say. This dude put on a sweater with dragon wings on his head because he thought it made him look cool. And yeah, I don't really know what Epic were thinking with this one. Starting from the top, they could have at least removed those weird ball things attached to the wings. Those just make the skin look much worse. Even though the dragon wings make it look bad already, if they didn't have the wings on the head, I think the skin would have looked a little bit better. Now, it doesn't even have its own name. Epic made this skin and they didn't even know what to call it because they know it looks quite bad. I can't even give it a name. This dude literally looks like the blue dragon off Dragon Tales, and I don't know what else to say. Now, potentially might get him because of how bad it looks, and you guys know what I mean. When something looks so bad, you just have to get it because it's absolutely troll to use in the game. So I might get it or I might not. We'll see. Alright guys, so let's move on to the pickaxes. So first we have the lead swinger. If you're into the band stuff or singing type stuff, then you might like this pickaxe a lot. Nothing really too interesting, basically a microphone on a stand, although it might be cool for some of you guys. Now, Flatliner. Now, this looks a little weird. It's got a random saw on it with an IV bag attached to it. That saw doesn't really fit the IV bag or the medical theme too well. Especially beside the IV bag, it doesn't really complete the pickaxe. It just makes it look worse. I think if they removed the saw, the pickaxe would have looked a little bit better, even adding something more geared towards the IV bag section to this pickaxe. Overall, that saw just doesn't fit it at all. So let's move on to the tree splitter pickaxe. Now this one, not too much to say about it. It looks like a beefier generic pickaxe. Does look pretty cool though, and I can see it fitting on a bunch of skins. Alright, so let's move on to the gliders. So first off, we have the Shadow Puppet Glider. So it's basically a wooden plane with some weird little pallets sticking out from the side. I'm guessing that's to open the inside so you can get in. Kind of weird because they're all separate pallets and not combined like a door. Now it does say glider on it, which is why I'm guessing the top parachute piece is on it. And I'm pretty sure this glider is for the pirate looking guy, so I'm not sure why it's a plane. Anyways, this glider does remind me of the Conquest glider, the ship one that you get from the battle pass. Basically the same glider, except the Conquest one is a boat. Overall, it's an alright glider, and some of you guys might like it. Now, next we got the Hot Ride Glider. This thing's also an alright glider. It looks like the DeLorean time machine from Back to the Future. Has the same type of wheel setup with a similar car style. The roof and the lights look basically the same, except the DeLorean doesn't have them sticking out from the top. This glider is much better than the Shadow Puppet one for sure. And the last glider we have is the Airlift. Now, this is simply a helicopter, so basically one of the more normal gliders in terms of actual cosmetics. Helicopters fly, and so do we when we're basically gliding. What I'm saying is that it's not that unique, although it's pretty cool. Now, one thing I would change about this glider is add a window on it instead of the white glass. It looks like an unfinished texture with that white window. Even adding some sort of cool little people inside the helicopter would make this glider way better. Or adding a funny character inside would improve it a lot. Overall, none of the gliders are anything too crazy. Alright guys, let's get into the Backblings. So the first Backbling we have is the Kick Drum. I think this is the best Backbling from the whole pack, 100%. This thing looks super beefy and really unique too. It would be pretty sweet as a player's Backbling, and I'm not a drummer, but any people that are into drums would absolutely love this thing. It looks really nice, and I'm sure that clash cymbal, foot piece, and drumsticks all move around as you move around. If that's the case, then that improves the drum kit Backbling a lot, and I'm really hoping that all those pieces do move around on your character's back. That would make the appearance of it so much better. Next, we've got the Keytar. Now, this one's not that crazy. I think it's on the lower end of Backblings, and I'm pretty disappointed, I must say. It looks like a low budget power chord Backbling, and yes, they're both different instruments, but the Keytar doesn't look like Epic put enough time into it. If it had a better mold like the RK100s, then that would be pretty awesome. The one Epic made just looks way too bland. The RK100s have more of a sharper look, while the one that Epic made has a really round and plump look. Not really digging it. So next we've got the Crafted Carrier Backbling. Now this one's actually pretty sweet because I can see it fitting on many different skins. Looks pretty clean too. It's a backpack with more of a wooden jungly theme to it. Super simple and super nice. I can see it fit on the Jungle Scout skin easily, or even the Scorpion skin. There's so many skins this Backbling can fit on. Anytime I see a Backbling fitting pretty well on most skins, I usually get it. It'll allow you to have more variety in your skins if you can get a Backbling that works on most skins. Overall, it's a nice Backbling. And lastly guys, we got the leaked emotes. So first we got the battle call emote. I think it's the best green out of the 3 greens you'll see. Now, the only part I don't like is the ending, where she's raising her hand. Now, I think it's because of the face. The face expression doesn't seem too battle cry-y, if that makes any sense. I was expecting a little more aggression with the face. Now, I think without the hand raise, the emote would look much better. Next, we've got the My Idol emote. Another green, and this one's a pretty cool green. You can mess with your friends with this one, or just mess around on the starting island. Focus on one player and just spam this, and I'm sure a bunch more people will surround the same player and do the same. You can get a good laugh out of this one for sure. Now, next we've got the fist pump, and this one's meh. It is a green, so I didn't expect much, but it's basically like a victory emote where you use it at the end of a game. Although if you've got way better emotes, you can use them instead of this one. Not worth even using this one in my opinion. You'd be better off using a sweet dance at the end of your game. Alright, so next we've got the hitchhiker emote. It's a blue and it's alright. Makes sense on why it's a blue. Has more movement compared to the greens. It's a lot lower quality of a dance for sure, nothing too impressive, just a few simple dance moves. And lastly guys, we've got the Vivicious emote. This emote's a purple and it's pretty cool. Not the best purple emote, but I can see a lot of people liking it. So far, none of these emotes really impressed me, although I want to know what your favorite stuff from this leak was. Let me know in the comments below, as I'd love to hear your thoughts on the leaks. Anyways guys, a like and a sub will be greatly appreciated, as it does help me out a lot. Thanks for watching, and hope you have a great rest of your day and night, and I'll see you on the next one.